I've seen a shifter.
Mm.
It was an old woman. This was last year. My grandma gave my girlfriend a plastic full of fruits, and these beings love fruits.
Okay.
They love natural food. Fruits to them is a commodity. They love it. And my grandma left it beside a tree, close to the garage, close to the tree. And it was late now. It was around 7 p.m. I was supposed to bring my girlfriend home from the forest where we live all the way to her place in Baguio City. So that's like a 15 to 20-minute ride. I open the gate of the garage, I get the fruits where she left them, and I put them in the back seat of the car. The car would not start. And I opened the trunk, I checked the hood, I was like, what's happening? We got in, closed all the doors. The car started na. And the fruits are in the back, mind you. So we were driving. We were where we live. There's this one other road that's a shortcut, but there's not much lights, street lights. And I remember driving. My girlfriend and I were conversing, and in the back rearview mirror,
Mm-hmm.
there was someone behind my girlfriend in the seat.
Spirit or solid?
She couldn't see, but I
Okay.
could.
Mm-mm.
And I don't know. I think she's a enchanted being. She can morph from old lady to kid and then to an adult again and then back to an old lady. So she's like different types of age, but she's still the same.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And I stopped the car. I stopped the car in front of the street light, and I was like, "Oh, hello, Paul." And she was black. She was in black, but she didn't mean harm. And I was like, she said, I followed you because of the fruits. And I was like, oh my goodness, she's inside the car. Like, oh my. And I was like, I told my girlfriend, do we go back? And then that thing said, no, keep going. I want to see what she spoke in Tagalog.
Oo. Oo.
Gusto kong makita anong bago na ginagawa ng mga tao. And
Mm-hmm.
and she was so amazed by the road. She was so amazed by the lights, the cars.
Mm-mm.
And she was like, please don't mind me. I really just like the fruits. And
Oo.
my girlfriend was like, what's happening? And I was like, there's a person behind us. There's someone behind us. And she was like, what, why is she here? What does she want? I was like, the fruits. And then she's like, the fruits. She's like, it's mine. Do you want some? Tell her she wants some. And then the thing behind is like, no, it's okay. And then my girlfriend was insisting, please give some of the fruits to this being behind. And she said, if it's only okay. So I bring my girlfriend all the way back to her condo in Baguio, and I told the thing inside to just stay there and relax with the
Mm-mm.
fruits as
Mm-mm.
I bring my girlfriend up the condo.
Mm-mm.
I'm freaking out because I have to drive all the way home
Oh, with her.
with her. And like,
Yes.
I said, "Hala," and then my girlfriend was like, "I should go with you." I was like, "Then that defeats the purpose of me
Yeah.
bringing you
Yes.
home."
Yes. Yes.
And she was like, "Oh, give her half of my fruits." So there was like a star apple, there was bananas, there was I think oranges. Uh, so we got half of those, and then we separated we separated them in a bag. And then my girlfriend had more fruits in her condo. She's like, "Give this to her some more." And I was like, "Okay." And so I was like stacking fruits in a bag,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah. Yeah.
I go down in the parking lot. My girlfriend goes with me, and then uh, I open the door in the back seat and I talk and I say, my girlfriend wants to give you more fruits. Here you go. And the thing was like, thank you so much. You have a kind heart. Please tell this to your girlfriend. And I relay it back to her. My girlfriend's beside me. And the thing said, I have a gift for her. And she said, reach out your hand. So I told
You reach out, or your girlfriend would reach out
my
on her?
girlfriend, she told
Okay.
my girl, so she told me to tell her. So I said, reach out your hand out inside the car. And then she left something. It looked, it's air, but it looked like a rock. It was glowing a little bit. It looked like it was pulsing. It was alive. And then she said, put this inside your pocket and up in your bag. It will help you. So my girlfriend closed her hand, her palm, and it was just with her. And she said, thank you. Now I said, okay, I'm going to bring this being home. I entered the car. I turn on the ignition. The back seat, the back windows opened without me touching the.
Yes.
And it was saying goodbye to my girlfriend and thank you. Then I told my girlfriend, go up na, put it inside
Uh,
your bag and
oh.
do what it said. So, ayun. I drove home talking to the thing and
What was the conversation like? I mean,
parang,
uh,
parang
mm,
I think it's an enchanted being because it took a chance trying to ride in someone else's car. In a stranger's car. And it was saying, mabait yung girlfriend mo. Thank you for the fruits. Thank you for driving, showing me what humanity has made so far. I finally understand and got to see for myself. That's what she was saying.
mm, mm.
Me naman, I was asking like, is there anything you can give me? And
Do something for. Well, I drove for
yeah,
you, pero.
yeah, I drove for you. But she was quiet.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't ask
yeah. You
things.
don't ask. You don't ask. You don't
Yeah,
ask.
they when they give, you either accept it if it's a item, but not food. And then, I so as I was going home, I called my brother. He was down in the cabin, and then I told him, bro, can you go up to the garage? And he said, why? What's happening? There's a being behind me, and I need to do something. And the being said, can you put the fruits underneath the tree beside the garage? She wants her and the other beings that are in that tree
To eat it.
to to eat it,
Consume. Yeah.
consume. So I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Pero the tree is like big, so I was like, bro, I called my brother, bro, can you go up with me? Can you go with me? So we after 20 minutes of driving back to the house, to the garage, I see my brother. He's like, what's happening? I was like, don't you see her? And then she's tall. Nick, she's tall.
Wow.
But she shapeshifts from old lady to a beautiful young.
May motivation on why she shifts her shape, or talagang parang it's like a natural response. It just shifts.
I'm not sure. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand her yet because she
Yeah.
shifts in. It's random. It's
Yeah.
like so parang when
But it's the
she's
same. It's the same three forms.
yes,
Young, old.
yes,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
yes. And then my brother was like, what's happening? And I said, can't you see her inside the car? And he was like, I can hear, but I can't see.
Oh. Okay.
So I was like, oh my gosh. So She went out of the car. I opened all the doors. I said, please go out, nicely. I don't know where she's going to go out. And then I grabbed the fruits and I said, I'm just going to put it in the tree. So I closed all the doors with the fruits in my hand. And then I locked the gate, went down to where the tree is and laid it by the trunk. And you could hear so many voices. There's a breeze that I cannot describe. The tree was moving, and ayun, they were happy.